live trading pre-market day trading show.
Good morning, everybody. How is it
You're
going?
listening to the Real Life Trading pre-market day
Real
trading
Life
show.
Trading Beginner Room pre-market show. How is everybody doing today? Today is December 17th. Good morning, everybody. How is it
You're
going?
listening to the Real Life Trading pre-market day
Real
trading
Life
show.
Trading Beginner Room. Albert, how you guys pre-market show? Morning. How is everybody doing today? Well, I need to close down my good morning, everybody. How is
You're listening to the Real Life Trading pre-market.
Re-looping that. How's that? There you go. Is that good to go? Man, there are so many buttons to push in the morning now. We got to get the YouTube live going on, which is happening. We got a little new introduction happening. So yeah, we're getting high tech, high speed. Hope yeah, we'll figure that out as we go. But hope you guys are doing awesomely well. I'm ready to rock here in the beginner's room. Jake, Maddie, what is happening? Glad to be back with you guys. I was off last Friday. Hope you had a good time with Tony P. Sylvan, how you doing, buddy? How is it going? How was the run, Albert asks? That was probably the hardest thing that I've ever done, Albert. One of the hardest things anyway. Marine Corps threw a few at me, but yeah, 26 miles and actually did about 30 miles that day because I had to walk about 2 miles plus to the start line. And then I, after the race, had to walk back to my hotel, which was a feat in itself. But yeah, no, thanks. I appreciate you asking. It was great, man. Ross was out there, Musos were out there, and we had a blast. If you guys have never done it, you might want to think about doing it. Never say it's out of reach, just train for it. Remarkably enough, we were pooped obviously that day, but the next day we were totally fine. I mean, I would say 98% anyway, but good to go. Thanks for asking. All right, let's get on with business. So we got Chop City in the house. So we had on Wednesday a nice, beautiful day. Everybody saying, all right, here we go. We're back bullish. And what do? We're going to stop all them bulls out. So we're gapping down. The market is just totally retest gaps all over the place because yesterday we gapped up, tricking all them bulls again and trapping them. And now you saw what happened yesterday, and now we're gapping down again. So, whew, I was looking at the minis, the E-mini futures, and that's not looking too good. I do think this is just what I'm thinking. I do see a lot of support down here. I'm thinking we may come down and then bounce off support because a lot of stocks got support right down below where they're gapping to now. So we'll see what happens. We're either going to pop up, retest, and then come down, or I think we may come down and then bounce back up. So that's what we got on the E-minis and the SPY. And let's see what we got going on the Qs. I know we got about the same thing going on. Got a retest gap going on. Got a little bit of support there with that 100 moving average coming up on us. See what we got on the weekly. We got the 20 there on the weekly on the Qs, and the 20 is right there. I guess that's the 10. The 10 on the SPY, kind of holding things up, maybe potentially. Interesting enough, we have filled, 2 out of the 4 gaps on the SPY that we had on the chart. So we filled, I think we filled this one the other day, right there. Right there, that little mini gap. That's what that was. And then we had a couple other gaps filled. So we still have these two smaller gaps. Well, this one is kind of a tiny gap. And why am all my lines, all my gaps got funky-eyed? Is that a word, funky-eyed? Funksteride or something like that. Anyway, we do have that 100 on the daily holding us up. So yeah, we may not fill those other gaps. We filled 2 out of the 4. Let's go take a look at the stocks that we're going to be watching here closely in the next month or so. We already started doing that. I know. I feel like I've been off the mic one day on Friday. I feel like I've been off the mic like 3 weeks. Anyway, we got Tesla coming down pre-market. We got a little bit of a gap filling that gap. So we can take that gap, this baby, filled off the chart. It is providing a little bit of support down here. Usually gap fills have a tendency to provide a little bit of support. We got the 100. So that's what I'm saying. I think we kind of stay, obviously, you know, in this range on most stocks today. Got a lot of support down there. We got Apple coming down, of course, to the 20. We got AMD, same kind of thing. We got, you know, a little bit of support down there, enough for us to bounce off of later today, I think. I think we're going to get a bunch of people pile on, maybe bearish, and then we bounce. Could be. Anyway, AMD coming down a little bit. Roblox, just a hair and a half. Got this gap now on Roblox that's got to be filled. Let's make that a gap so we'll remember that, baby. I hope Roblox comes all the way down here to 70-ish. That would be nice. Well, I'm not in, so maybe nice for me, but maybe not nice for other people. We want to be nice for everybody. It is the holidays. We got, let's check out the hood. So the hood's not really doing much, a little tiny gap down. The hood's taking a beating, isn't it? Where is the hood? That's the low. The hood getting jammed. We got Delta Airlines, just a tiny little gap. NVIDIA, let's check out what we got on the weekly. What do we got? We got that 50 right there. We got that 10 right there on the weekly. So I think we're going to be hanging on that 10 this week for sure. And then hopefully next week, we're going to see a nice bullish Santa run. Can you guys believe that next week, man, Christmas week already? Unbelievable. And then so far, the only stupendous gap I found on the bull side based on an earnings play was the FedEx. FedEx, nice, beautiful gap. Right now, about 6.5%. That's off of earnings. So I got that. That is a gap and go. Steve says, let's go look at the BEKE. The KE Holdings. So really not doing too much there, Steve. It looks like we're right at support. A little bit of a gap and go down, but inside day, lots of volume yesterday. Opened up, shot all the way up and came all the way back down. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. We are there, pretty solid support. I'll put it on the write down list to keep an eye on it. But right now, inside day, support, not so much for me to want to jump on that bad boy. Let's go look at, see what happened during KE Holdings during the later part of the day yesterday. So we got a bunch of buying that came in the last hour. That's pretty interesting. Let's see, this is the 15-minute chart. So that last 15 minutes, really a bunch of volume came back in right off that 10. So I'll keep an eyeball on it. We'll put it on the watch list. And then Rock says, good morning. What is happening? Thank you very much, Rock. I appreciate that. That was a lot of hard work, man. I don't know. That might be one and done. Christine is also in the house. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah, thank goodness it's Friday. Got just a couple days of work next week, and that's about it for Johnny. As you all know, real life trading, and I'll remind us again, are closed starting on the 20th through the 3rd. So we won't be officially open, but yep, we're gonna probably be playing around like we did last year. Last year I got on the mic, opened up Zoom to everybody, and we had a good old time. I'm gonna reshare if you don't mind. Let me go check something out. Let me get this right here. There you go. Can you just see my chart now? I had to put it on full view for our new real life trading beginner room pre-market show introduction. That's a mouthful. Let me respond to Danny J. Danny J just sent me a message, and all right. So let's go look at some other things. If anybody has any gaps, any nice stock tickers to look at, let me know. I was looking at the old scanner pre-market, and there's really not too much on the bullish side, that's for sure. There's just a bunch of retest gaps on the bearish side. Let's go down. I'm just going to go down my list and check out some of the stocks that we play very often. See if we got anything stupendous to look at. So we got, that's BA. We got some gap fills on BA. Those orange lines, for anybody who's new, is my gaps that we need to get filled. We got tiny little gap here that I'm sure one day will get filled. So not so much there for BA right now. MGM, let's go look at some hotels. We got same kind of dealio on MGM, just another retest down. Kind of see how everything's kind of right at that support or a little ways to go to support. John saying all the bulls maybe went into hibernation. Supposed to be the other way around, isn't it, Johnny M? Get rid of that. We got Las Vegas Sands kind of looking exactly like MGM. Let's go take a look at American Airlines. We looked at Delta. Delta looks like everything else. Look at that. Isn't that amazing how everything looks the same? The one nice retest gap I did see, I got it on the watch list, is Starbucks. Starbucks looks like it's got a little bit of room to go down to support. So that's looking pretty good. Let me check out the weekly. Weekly. We got weekly down there. We might hang out. What we might do is hang out down here on this 10 and 20 on the weekly and see a punch up next week. We are making higher highs on the weekly, lower lows. So that'll be on the watch list. Unless we find something else stupendous. Let's check out the Disney. The Diz. I got a put sale going on for January on the old Diz. Let me take off the old Fibonacci. So right now, got a little bit of a retest gap down. I got a 150 for January. Right now, not looking great, but that's okay. I wanted to own Disney somewhere down around here. Sylvan, by the way, go look at Unity, man. I'm looking to do a put sale on Unity. I got, what do I got? I think I got order for like a what do I got? 115 for $5. A 115 for $5. That's what I got my order in. See if I can get filled on that put sale. But I'd like to own Unity down here. Yeah, baby, it's up like $4, I think, or it was up around $4 yesterday. So I think if we get down here, we can get $5 for a put sale. That's looking sweet. All right, let's go check out some NIO. Probably down just like Tesla. Down a little bit. Yep. Yeah, I looked at all the lithium plays. All the lithium plays are down. All retest gaps. We got the Walmarto. Everybody doing their Christmas shopping. Hope no kids around. We were just shopping for extra things, not Christmas presents. Kiddios. Santa's elves are busy at work. That's what I told my daughter anyway. Sylvan says that gap today should get you in. I think so, man. I think it should. Walmart, and that was only a month out, Sylvan, for $5, man. I'm gonna, yeah, man. I'm gonna throw 2 contracts at that baby, make $1,000. Pretty nice. Walmart, yeah, not so much. Target, not so much. How about the Costco? Yeah, about the same. How about the any of the retailers? What are they up to? All the retailers not looking good. What is Dillard's? DDS, I think. Dillard's, the Macy's. Man, we might have to play some GeoGuessr or something today. This is looking a little cray-cray, or I should say a little cray-cray boring. All right, nothing there. Let's go look at Overstock. Overstock, I'm going to be put some shares maybe on Overstock. I got $75 unless I buy that bad boy back, but I think I'm thinking we should get a bounce here. I wanted to own Overstock down here. I think we got plenty on the upside on Overstock, so I'm happy owning it at 75 long term. KL I usually look at while I'm looking at KL Kirkland Lake Gold is up today. It's looking like a pretty nice double bottom that happened yesterday. I have to put that down on my watch down list. Keep an eyeball on Kirkland for a nice little pullback maybe to that neckline. But that's looking pretty nice down here. It happened there. We can do it again. We have one double B right here that took us from 38 to 47. So why not? Let's see, look at the volume here and look at the volume here. This looks awfully gorgeous. We had same thing too. We had the 200 and the 100 in the way. So not too bad on a swing for the old Kirkland. All right, keep going down my list. Hope you all got your head down and looking away for some stocks. There's like not much to go with this morning. We got Etsy not really doing too much. Let me check out the Dollar Tree, DLTR, I think. Dollar Tree, pretty gappy lately on the Dollar Tree, but haven't been doing too bad. Everybody is shopping for some reason at the Dollar Tree pre-Christmas. Peloton, man, I saw a pretty scathing article on Peloton yesterday about how everybody bought their Pelotons over COVID, and now a lot of people are saying, okay, time for me to get back in the gym. So it wasn't a very nice article on, it was written on Peloton. So we do have a little gap and go on the downside on the Piton. Getting really beat up, man, since they put their bikes on sale. Whew, I think they put their bikes on sale somewhere in here. And yep, Dump City. Will it recover? That is the question. Pretty big dump all the way from about 170 down to 40, I would say. I can't even do that math. All right, let's check out, what was I going to check out next on my list? Was Piton. Let's just check out Honeywell was on my list that I always used to check out. Honeywell wants to gap up, a little gap and go. I'm going to write Honeywell on our watch list because we're just gapping up right there to a little bit of resistance. It is a gap and go. Got some room a little bit up there to the 50. Let me check out the weekly. Don't want to mess around with the weekly. We got that 10 coming down and that 50 right there on Honeywell. So right there at resistance. Not going to play any Honeywell today. I'll keep it off the list. All right, just cruising down the little list. We got JPM, Mr. Morgan. Yep, my Visa is down a little bit. Probably all the money plays are down. Got a bunch of things holding everything up though. PYPL. The old PayPal. Yep. So I'm looking for PayPal to come down here about the 618 and maybe take a look at doing, I think I looked and see if there was any put sale premium and there wasn't diddly squat, but we got some nice little support down here. What is that? It's right there. I had the 200 coming up, bouncing, maybe bounce off that 200. That would be a good place right about the 618. So I got that. I think the PayPal is already on my watch list for a swing. Couldn't get good premium if I remember right, but all right. Let's see what else we got. Check out the old Fubo. The Fubo. Where are you, baby? There you are. Way on down there. Get rid of that. Give us some more room. All right. Nothing really going on the Fubo. Where's our Jackson screener? Our Jackson scanner that screens all the good stocks for us. I haven't checked out the old Virgin SPCE in a while. Hello, Miss Marta Gray, bouncing in, saying hello to everybody. What is happening, girlfriend? We had this gap that got filled there on the Virgin. So nothing there. You're just a trolling along. All right, let's go to some Salesforce. Check out the force of salesness. I was looking down here, potentially right down here at this little Targeto. Maybe a good place to bounce off of that 100 on the weekly. We got those gaps. You wanted to catch the last room of the year. Well, that'll have to be Mr. Pollock, who is coming on after me, as you know. Yep, that's the last beginner room segment. We mentioned earlier that we are going to be taking a little bit of a break from the 20th to the 3rd. I want to cry. I'm going to miss all my family. All right, so we got Nothing right there. All right, the J Dog. I'm all with the J Dog. Thank you, Miss Martha. Thanks for being a fan. You know I'm a big fan of yours too. Hello, Miss Lyra. How you doing? We got, sorry about all my little squiggly marks here, but I got, I'll find out today, I guess, whether I'm going to own some shares on the CrowdStrike. CrowdStrike's either going to hold up there or we're coming down here to about 175, but yep. I don't know. This could be a little funky double bottom right here at support. So kind of want to own some, not kind of, I do want to own some CrowdStrike down in here somewhere. Look at all that room to go, all that bearishness. So we got that, nothing great there. How about some DOCU? A little bit of DOCU won't hurt anybody. DOCU's been getting its butt beat. Look like it's trying. Not yet. I think what's going to happen with DocuSign next week, if we get some bullishness, this baby is going to pop. We got this huge gap over here. Keep an eye for a DocuSign. All right. Before we go and end the pre-market show, anybody got anything that we want to look at? So let me go look at one more. I haven't checked out the Palantir in a long time. I want to check that out while we're here. So still taking a beating. Wow. Still down there, 18 bucks. There's Mr. Jackson. Mr. Jackson, that's funny. I was just going to go to net. Honestly, I was just going to go there. So net. Yep, net. Retest on net. We got that 200 right there. We got the old 50 right there. We got about, what do we got? We got a retest. We'll put that net on there just for you, Mr. Jackson, because you're my hero. We put that Johnny Day Trades retest along with every other retest in the world. And just keep an eye on that support, Mr. Jackson. We got support down here at about 120, which a little bit of support there where the 50 is. We'll put a little line there just to remind us on that weekly. We got the 100 down there. And yeah, I guess we got what we got. All righty. Well, I'm going to end the pre-market show. For all of those of you who are not part of this real life trading family, come visit us. Come take a look at our website. You can catch us at reallifetrading.com. We'd love to have you part of the team and part of the community. If you got any questions at all, you can always reach me at Johnny, Jonny, at reallifetrading.com. Until we meet again, which won't be until after the new year. Wishing y'all the happiest holidays and the best for the new year. Aloha for now in the pre-market room. Aloha. All right. Do I have you guys back? Throw me a one if I got you back. Got everybody back? All right. Sounds good. All right. Sorry about that. Trying to figure